If there's one place where Trump's plan for Muslims could be expected to find shelter, it is Fox News. But rising above the lapdog layer of Ducey's and Hannity's and the outnumbered crew, two News Corp rogues spoke up. Shep Smith, who took on Trump directly, and Megyn Kelly, who aimed at his media enablers.
Of course, this is what Trump wants. He wants us to talk about him no matter what he's saying.
Exactly right. So you may view this as unlawful, which it is, right? It's unconstitutional.
You can't do this. It's crazy to even speak of it.
You might consider it fear-mongering. You might consider it racist.
You mean it is those things?
Anti-religious.
It's all of those things.
CNN and MSNBC gave Trump half-hour interviews by phone on their morning shows and then reran the exchanges in their entirety later in the day. It was all Trump all the time across almost all the media.
You might say, why wasn't he criticized for mocking this disabled reporter, fibbing about the Arabs on 9/11, cheering the buildings coming down?
Fibbing? He lied about it.
And the crowning moment, when ABC News went to no less than Barbara Walters to interview Trump for this evening's World News Tonight broadcast. Yes, Peter Jennings' old post, which featured roughly 10 minutes of Trump coverage before they even got to the issue of terror. You remember terror? The 14 dead and the 21 injured in California?
Well, a lot more needs to be led by somebody, not to be dragged down the wormhole by some carnival huckster. Somebody needs to come up and remind them what this nation is and what we're about and how we dream and the way we were founded and what our Constitution is. He's not representing any of that. He's representing the worst, darkest part of all that is America.
So, Mark, my question for you. Although this is not a media criticism show, we will indulge a bit in this topic. Why do you think that Shep Smith and Megyn Kelly are, in both tone and substance, behaving differently than the rest of the conservative media echo chamber?
They both have independent streaks. They both are licensed by Fox to speak out when they want to. And I think they're both looking for a niche on this story rather than just repeating things. But I also think they both feel strongly about it. And both of them have perfectly good points.
Yes. Well, first of all, let me just say this. I have always liked Shep Smith, and I like him more today than I've ever liked him before. I think he's really speaking his heart. Megyn Kelly, Trump took her on personally. I don't want to say this is all just about that, but there's a little bit of tone of faux outrage in what she's saying. Oh my God, these news channels doing these incredible things that are they're just gilding the lily, et cetera, like as if she hasn't done the same thing on certain stories that have been to her liking, as if Fox doesn't do that all the time on stories to their liking.
Right. Part of the reason, though, this caught our eye is these two are outstanding in the sense that they are not like the rest. Yeah. In talk radio, on most of Fox, and most of conservative media, Trump is doing quite well right now.
Oh, absolutely right. But again, it is, and again, I have to say it's it's a credit to Fox News to have those voices on there. It is a monolith largely, but not a total monolith.
Yep.